Hola a todos, el día de hoy estamos de vuelta con Genshin Impact y el día de hoy vamos a continuar donde lo dejamos anteriormente, donde hicimos la misión de la parte de la que es la carta de Chisato, así que vamos a continuar con los 3 deseos que estábamos a lo que es continuar, así que vamos a ir a la casa de té Komore, así que rápidamente vamos a hacer el viaje cortito ya que estamos cerca. Y luego también hay cositas que no nos tenemos que perder de vista. Ahorita, como ya hemos visto anteriormente, han habido materiales y cosas así por el camino. Así que vamos a ver qué nos espera en esta parte. Ya que estamos en la aldea Konda. Y también aquí tenemos lo que es un punto de teletransporte. Esto nos ayudará bastante para después si tenemos que regresar en estos puntos de aquí. Así que no está nada mal que vengamos así caminando a veces. Así que venimos directamente a esta como estilo cúpula de los cristales. Estas son zonas que no habíamos visto. Y hasta pueden interactuar. Por aquí vamos a pasar un poco más, ya que tenemos también cofres alrededor de esta zona nueva que podemos estar investigando conforme al tiempo y otras cosas más. Ya que también está como esta zona para explorar. No había pasado por aquí anteriormente. Así que con esta ya tendríamos las dos zonas de teletransporte. Qué bien, vamos a dar el recorrido. A ver, por aquí luego encontramos cosas. No es el caso. Vamos a pasar por este lado. Y por aquí a ver si podemos ya avanzar después con lo que es la parte de los niveles. Ya tengo cierto punto de puntos acumulados. Entonces para después, ya cuando necesitemos lo que es el nivel necesario, se van a acumular y a la vez de eso vamos a subir unos cuantos niveles, me parece. Y a ver si nos dan alguno de los fragmentos o recursos que necesitamos luego para seguir haciendo. Vamos a ir un poco lento para alcanzar esta parte. ¿Listo? Nos esperamos un poco. Ya que igual nos falta también mejorar lo que es nuestra capacidad de resistencia. A ver si ya después con los niveles va a ser lo necesario. Ya para poder avanzar más rápido. Así que llegamos por aquí. Y tenemos el punto ya en esta parte con esta persona.
According to the letter, this should be the place.
Sorry, we don't serve the general public. I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
Wait! We're not the general public.
Well then, you must be a couple of wandering outlanders that snuck into the nation, judging by your attire.
Are our clothes really so... what Paimon means to say is...
Esta es nuestra carta de invitación.
The Yashiro Commission's seal. This must be from Mr. Thoma. It seems there's more to you than meets the eye. In which case, welcome to the Komore Tea House, a safe haven for the Yashiro Commission.
Well, that sounds more like it.
Bien, podemos entrar a la casa de té de Komore. Así que vamos a ver qué tal.
Well, now that we're here, where's Thoma? Paimon doesn't see him anywhere. nowhere. Do you think he forgot his promise to meet us?
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
What? Is that dog talking to us?
Relax, no need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form?
¿Dónde quedó el Thoma de aspecto humano?
Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
Ah, now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
Pero sigue siendo extraño.
Alright, I've had my fun.
Hey, you're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister.
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case in Rito. So I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived. But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier, though it was quite necessary. It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Ms. Kamisato, and whether you had the courage to face the lightning alongside us.
Don't think that Paimon's gonna forgive you just because you're getting all serious now.
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies.
¿Qué tal nos fue en la prueba?
Let me just say this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't you? Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute determination. A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same, but when the lightning struck...
¿Te refieres al amigo de Kazuha?
Ah, so you've heard of his story. His light still burns all the more brightly.
Entonces, ¿podemos vernos con la princesa Garza?
Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence where the Yashiro Commission is located. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both would accompany me to.
Oh? Where?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction now, but you can already see it from practically anywhere on Narukami Island.
Bien, ahora tenemos que dirigirnos a la estatua de la diosa omnipresente que nos dijo Thoma. Así que vamos a salir. ¿Listo? Ahora vamos a ir a lo que es la estatua. Ya que la tenemos por esta parte, ya que estaba en lo que era la parte de construcción. Pero ya se puede observar como nos dijo Thoma. Así que vamos a ver cómo está. Vamos a estar rodeando estas partes. Y por ahora no hemos descubierto nada por lo que son estos lados. En caso de que haya como algunos recursos o algo así. Aquí tenemos otro punto. Esos sí son los importantes. Y ahora sí podemos continuar. Ya que aquí la tenemos.
This area sure feels gloomy. People probably don't come here often, do they? Huh? Are Paimon's eyes playing tricks? Or are there things embedded in the statue?
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt decree are put into the statue?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt decree.
¿Por qué la Shogun emitió el decreto?
Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts. As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity. The Eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma. As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs and the Sakoku Decree to limit the people's movement. The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it for all time.
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent vision hunt decree, perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change, and that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability to exist. Whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryou Commission to scour the nation for visions, embedding each one in this statue. And this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Raiden Shogun is being, oh, I don't know, selfish?
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly against the Raiden Shogun. And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt Decree is something that simply should not exist. And Miss Kamisato has been committed to fighting it since the day it was announced.
Huh? Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is elsewhere.
¿Qué fue ese sonido?
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything. Did something happen?
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then what?
Podía escuchar las ambiciones de la gente.
Aspirations? That would seem to confirm the saying. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor. That is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition. So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined.
Entonces, una visión simboliza la ambición y no el poder.
All right, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Finally!
Bien, y con esto vamos a continuar a la comisión Yashiro, ya que hay buenas vistas también por esta parte de aquí, junto con lo que es aquí el atardecer. Así que vamos a continuar. Y ver si podemos continuar a lo que es la parte de la isla, ya que lo tenemos en esta parte de aquí. Así que vamos a ver si podemos hacer un teletransporte lo más cerca posible. Aquí lo tenemos. Lo más cercano que podemos tener por aquí, la parte de la aldea Konda, donde habíamos llegado. Así que podemos regresar hasta acá para después hacer lo que son los puntos. Así ya lo voy a hacer un poco más rápido y ya no se va a ver el trayecto como tal. Bien, ahora que tenemos los teletransportes, nos vamos a ir a la hacienda Kamisato, que es directamente hacia la parte superior derecha, y vamos a hacer el teletransporte. Bien, y una vez aquí, vamos a dirigirnos directamente hacia lo que es la comisión Yashiro. Así que pasamos y a ver qué es lo que pasa por esta parte. Así que vamos a entrar a la sede.
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expected it to be snazzier.
Es difícil superar a la cámara de Jade.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guests. Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Is this the Shirasage Himegimi you keep going on about? So, where's she at? Oh, behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests. Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this is an unwelcome surprise.
Lo entiendo.
Makes sense. She's a super important person after all.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation, and Thoma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the tide of the times. At present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot. Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds, given the contact we are required to have with them in the performance of our duties. A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus, we cannot remain indifferent to this situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Traveler, lend us your power and we can...
Solo vine a ver a la Shogun Raiden.
Oh...
See, milady, it's just like I said. This will take us nowhere.
Con su permiso, me retiro.
No, please! Wait! Please, don't go!
¿Qué pasa?
I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps once you've met them, you will understand.
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt Decree, and a swordmaster determined to become the best in the world. Does Paimon got that right?
Correct. Please do all you can to help them. I will await your return here.
Acepto el trato.
Then you have my gratitude.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Bien, y con esto completamos lo que es nuestra misión en lo que es esta zona, para después continuar con lo que es el sentido que tenemos que hacer ahora con encontrar esas 3 personas. Así que lo vamos a ir dejando por aquí y espero que les haya gustado. Así que sin más que decir, hasta luego.
My name came up a lot, it sounds